Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction. And
great leap! It's there! First blood drawn. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Play for a throw. Marquinhos. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Crosses it in low. And here's the chance to counter. Well, they can break here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Plays it out to the wing. Yep, it's a corner. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Has a goal! Marquinhos. Nicely measured pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forward it goes. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Fabian Ruiz having a look. Great chance here to level it up. Danger averted for now. And it's been taken short. Fabian Ruiz. It's a brilliant interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele goes for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Dembele. It's got through and goes for goal! It's goal!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had a shot!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fabian Ruiz. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hakimi gets into some space. Crosses in a low one. And the counter is on. The whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Wigan leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. It's got through to him. Tries a shot! Fabian Ruiz. Keeper's ball. Fabian Ruiz has created 1 goal already. Fabian Ruiz. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Hakimi. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's in, surely, has a pop! Clearance and very necessary. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence.
Hits one! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Out to the left it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Looking for space out wide. Lee Kang in. Trying to get there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dembele. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good ball. Dembele.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's Gabriel Jesus! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot...
And the finish! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Hoists it forward. Kurzawa, and help's available out wide. That's not going to make it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kurzawa is charging up on the overlap. Dashing forward at pace. And that is that. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent, and we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
The scourge of so many strikers. Valverde with a delicate ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There are a few waiting for it. Great leap! And he's got that completely wrong.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Gets it into the middle. Tries to get it clear. They've scored! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Madrid are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Mbappe. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Right through the middle. Could move up a gear here. Goes for goal! Valverde. Just brushed off the ball there. Valverde battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Mbappe. Dinks one in. Good ball over the top. Mbappe. And he's there to cut it out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Van Dijk tries to clear. Chooses to go back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's come loose. Mbappe has a hit! And in he goes again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance. Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes.
He's gone for it! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Liverpool get the ball rolling for the second period. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. Rudiger. Isak. It's a brilliant interception. knocks it away. Played out to the right. Rudiger gets it back. Alaba. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Alaba.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Turns and goes back. Mbappe. That's a decent ball. And he's cut it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alisson catches it safely. And help's available out wide. Has a pop! That had to be more accurate. He's left his man. Gets his foot in there. Van Dijk. Played towards the front men. Plays a clever pass. Oh, good interception.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Van Dijk. Isak. Beautifully executed. Tries to get it clear. And he heaves it forward. Jones. It's a loose ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. Chiesa, he's away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Crosses in a low one. Can he shoot? And that's it. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Good idea, just poorly executed.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, and a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Drills one in, and that's been levered clear. Alaba. Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. That's good defending, very good defending. That's what... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Isak has a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Van Dijk. Cuts it out. And play for a throw. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Forward it goes. He's had a shot! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Valverde gets it back. He's got options out wide. Valverde does well there, alert. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Valverde. Played back in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mohamed Salah. That's a throw. Liverpool can't seem to retain possession. It'll be a throw-in. Just brushed off the ball there. Rudiger. Madrid are trailing here with the first half almost done. Valverde. Alaba. Valverde. Alaba. It's found its way to him. Clears it out of harm's way. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Mohamed Salah, the scorer already in the game. Gets a good foot in there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mohamed Salah. Robertson. And it's Salah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Brahim Diaz tries lifting it over. That's not going to make it. Robertson. Salah.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
time for changes on both sides, actually. Liverpool with another chance from a corner. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
And I'll tell you, the chest control was the key component there. That enabled the shot.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Robertson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Robertson. Foot in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Jones. What an adventurous run from a defender. Time and again they are repelled. He could be in here.
Liverpool really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Liverpool with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Rising over the bar. Oh, what a ball! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alaba. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now surely! Vinicius Junior. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, they can break here. Hoists it forward. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Towering header! delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
Mbappe.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And the through ball is intercepted.
Chiesa.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Vinicius Junior.
Well played, he saw that coming. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And time is up. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Madrid really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just went.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Robertson. That's the throw. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And the weighted pass. He gets past his man. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well read, he sorted that out. Quick ball forward. And it's got through. Mbappe! Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Robertson gets it away. Lobs it in gently. Towering header! Can he dip? It's bounced out! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Madrid get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Chance to break. Going through. Mbappe. A chance! Shapes to shoot! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Mbappe gets wrestled off the ball and back to base. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Robertson coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Who's ball, who's going to get there? Robertson. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward. Alaba. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the first half is done. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for space out wide. Mbappe! That intervention was very necessary. And it's been taken short. Oh, real chance! Cut out in the nick of time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Madrid are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. It's a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And he's cut it out. And it's Salah. that is asking for trouble. Has a pop!
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
And that has been cleared.
Vinicius Junior. Jones.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Isak. Timely intervention. Alaba. Good idea, just poorly executed. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Alaba. Back into the middle. He's got it, and he's got time. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Robertson. Chiesa. That's a good ball to find him. And now the breakaway, gets it back. Jones. Van Dijk.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Valverde.
It's got through to him. He's left his man. Big chance! It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty.
Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. He was just never going to miss.
You could...
So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Thank you somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good... So it's down to business here. Mbappe gets into some space. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
In comes the corner. They've played it short. Valverde. Timely intervention. Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. Salah. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Isak. It's on a plate. He's gone for it. They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Mbappe. Mbappe. Alaba. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Mohamed Salah going for goal. Valverde. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. It's a throw-in. Robertson. And the through ball is intercepted. Hoists it forward. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold, and it's played forward. He's picked him out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde. Mbappe has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Robertson. Lobs it in gently. Hoists it forward. Back into the middle. Alaba, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Liverpool looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. an untidy challenge, free kick given. There's a long ball. Isak. He's played him through. He's had a shot! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Isak! Oh, great save, real class.
Isak sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And the ball is out of play. We are into overtime. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Valverde. What a ball this has turned out to be. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Well read, he sorted that out. Isak, dashing forward at pace. Gets the better of his man. That's a throw. Robertson goes for the cross. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Valverde. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Shaping up to have a crack from here. Liverpool looking to widen the gap even further here. It's a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great ball!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
has been fouled there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chiesa, and goal! Rudiger. Alaba. Vinicius Junior has a hit!
Vinicius Junior so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Jones.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Mbappe!
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Throw-in. Time and again they are repelled. Chiesa. It's a loose ball.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It's a throw. Oh, shooting chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Chiesa into the channel. Rudiger battles to win it back. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. He gets past his man, and the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Jones takes control of it, and he's on the move. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jones. Vinicius Junior. He spotted the run and played him through. Catch, shot and goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's Rudiger. And out to safety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So we're up and running. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. What an adventurous run from a defender. Knocks it away.
Alexander-Arnold.
Out for a throw.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Crosses, hits one! It's in!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Madrid scored early, of course, and it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that?
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Liverpool on the spot for parity.
A formality, we're level.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
A buccaneering run from the defender.
And that's been repelled. And the counter is on.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Plays it in. And he's there to hoof it away. That'll be a throw-in.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Isak.
Gets it back. It's a promising ball. He's had a shot! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's come through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba. It's got through. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's found him in space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robertson, foot in, did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Up to meet it! Tries to stroke it through. He gets past his man. Mbappe. And it's got through. Chance! Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Alaba. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Nicely measured pass. Isak, he's left his man. He's gone for it. He's scored. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Chance to cross here, and he just whacks it away. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And he's cut it out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Valverde. Played out to the right. And now they can launch a counter. Isak. He's got options out wide. And it's Alaba. That's great strength on the ball. That intervention was very necessary. Jones plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A really good feat. It's come loose. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. And he heaves it forward. And that's a throw. And help's available out wide. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. This could spell danger. Surely. And the ball's come loose. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, real danger here. He's on his way. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Five minutes left on the clock. Decent looking ball. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. He's played him through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Jones, Gomez, Van Dijk. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Off we go then. Mbappe has it in a wide position, so what next? Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. And he's whipped it in low. Chance to shoot!
And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Now, and the finish! They scored!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's played forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Van Dijk. Madrid scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. And here's Mohamed Salah. Breaks on here. Mbappe. Great run on the overlap here. He's still going. Where to next? Mohamed Salah gets in to thwart him. They've played it short. Has a goal!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Isak. Alaba. Oh, he's in! He's had a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Alexander-Arnold.
And help's available out wide. He can get that clear. Gets up to head it!
He will be livid with himself.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Tries lifting it over. Gets it back. Alaba goes looking. That's offside, yes it is. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that has been clubbed away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Madrid deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
They've played it short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Timely intervention.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Robertson. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Tries to get it clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, he's gifted it back.
Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Played out to the right. He gets past his man. Lovely feet. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's gone for a throw-in. And Dijk drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well weighted. And the counter is on. He's left his man. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that's been levered clear. Isak hits one! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Plays it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forward it goes. Isak, he's had a look.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Alaba hits that long.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's going long.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here. Oh,
Shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The final seconds now. Just a few more moments for them to hang. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away, looking to break out here.
They seem to have lost their sense of
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Madrid came a bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes It comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. We're on the way. It is quite a run he's making here. Lovely bit of skill there. A chance to play it in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A real chance to break. Isak. Liverpool have a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Knocks it away. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Van Dijk. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's come through. Vinicius Junior. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful.
Chance! And he's straight offside. Forward it goes. It's come loose. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe. And now they can launch a counter. He's looked long this time. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Isak. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe.
Mbappe! Keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. Half an hour played now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Surely a shot. Rudiger with a fine tackle. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Van Dijk. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now a chance to break. Hoists it forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. And they've been caught out here. Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Madrid can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior
Plays it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Out towards the flank. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Mohamed Salah shapes to shoot. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's been taken short. It's Salah!
Mbappe.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's played forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Alaba. Valverde.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's being closely tested here.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
In with the challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's been levered clear.
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Madrid cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Out to the right.
Mbappe. Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Forward it goes.
Valverde.
And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence was broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Gomez. Robertson. Forward it goes. Valverde, and the counter is on. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Valverde. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He slid it through. And that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Isak. Hoists it forward, and it's Salah. Cuts it out. And that could be trouble. Alaba. Salah. Mohamed Salah plays it forward. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
In with a header! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's great strength on the ball. Madrid went ahead through an own goal, and the score is 1-0. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Good idea, just poorly executed. Madrid are in control here on the brink of... And a shot! Surely! Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal.
Liverpool clear! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal is such a polarising...
Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's had a go! Back of the net!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen.
And the first half is done. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Alaba gets it away. And it's Salah. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Breaks on here. Oh, he's broken through. Has a hit! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Well read, he sorted that out. Mohamed Salah with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, that's neat. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Gomez. Valverde. Mbappe! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They've played it short. Plays it back. Mbappe! Going for goal! He scored! And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid take the lead. Walk forward. What does he try from here?
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the shot!
was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Mohamed Salah. And here's the chance to counter. He's got it, and he's big chance! Should have put that one away.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Now can he finish? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alaba plays it short.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Jones. Isak.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Madrid need to hold on for a few more moments.
Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Isak. Gomez. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Gets his foot in there. Referee has just said play on. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that will be the final act. Madrid come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. And we sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So we're up and running. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. Forward it goes. Van Dijk. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cut out in the nick of time. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Breaks on here. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's come through. Gets up to head it! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Well played, he saw that coming. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Isak. Timely intervention. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's got through to him. And a shot! Goal! Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Madrid got themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Now the counter. Mbappe.
Mbappe really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his think...
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. That has put a stop to that. And it's Salah. It's a loose ball. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. Mbappe! Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Isak. He's gone for it! And they've been caught out here. Isak hits one! Really well taken goal. They are right back in... And that'll be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already into the second period. A real chance to break. Van Dijk. Robertson. Liverpool going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets it back. Mbappe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Isak.
Alaba just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Mohamed Salah. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Defenders on the back foot. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And help's available out wide. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexander-Arnold. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the through ball. Room for a shot. Looking for a decent ball in. Could try cutting inside here. He's there to get rid. Well read, he sorted that out. That's a throw. Into the middle. Knocks it away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's gone for it! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, that's not just about the right technique.
Great leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Valverde does well there, alert.
Liverpool are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Salah. Battles to win it back.
Liverpool probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Madrid to make one last surge forward. There's the shot! And there goes the final whistle. Madrid are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the...
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Isak.
They're guilty of lacking in... Oh, real danger here! Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Isak. Isak.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger. Gone out for a throw-in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Mbappe.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he's there to cut it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Isak.
And he's straight offside.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
turns and goes back. It's a great ball. Crosses it in low. Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Isak. Decent looking ball. Big chance! There it is! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of...
And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Madrid seeking to maximise the moment.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
Chooses to go back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Battles to win it back. Mbappe, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Robertson, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, now real chance! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe, he's had that put on a plate, and he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Van Dijk. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's had a go! He scores! I've given such an open invitation. He was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That intervention was very necessary. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Isak. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Going for goal. It's there. And they get themselves in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward. Jones. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Chiesa. Here it is. Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Valverde can get it clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, he's in! Chiesa cut out in the nick of time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Caught offside that time. Tries to stroke it through. Isak. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Chiesa. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Liverpool probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. He spotted the run and played him through. Isak! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that he's gone to waste like that.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything...
There's the whistle.
Mbappe.
Well read, he sorted that out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alaba.
Alexander-Arnold.
Robertson. Isak. Oh, great ball! Great challenge, time to perfection. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Salah. Robertson. Hoists it forward. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Alaba.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Mbappe.
Van Dijk. Oh, real danger here.
Mbappe
Conceives a free kick for that. Robertson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Mbappe.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
And he's there to cut it out.
has a pop! And they can break here. Mbappe, well positioned to make that interception. And it's Salah. It's found its way to him. Real chance! Now the counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Plays it out to the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Knocks it away. Alaba battles to win it back. Well played, he saw that coming.
Alexander-Arnold.
So who can spark this game into life? Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Receives it from behind. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. He's made sure that that won't get through.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Isak.
And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Mbappe.
Danger averted for now. You can get that clear. Back into the middle. Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot.
This to go one up. Oh, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And it's played forward. Robertson. I needed a better pass there. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Isak. That has sent him sprawling.
Rudiger, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. That had to be more accurate.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe.
He's got away. It's a brilliant interception. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good interception. Jones drives it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Vinicius Junior. Just brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Cleared without complication. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? It's come loose.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's cut it out. Defence has got rid of that. That's a throw. Valverde going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's
Little doubt, that is a foul. Liverpool are making a change now. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. He's gone for goal.
Madrid have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Alaba. Good idea, just poorly executed. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That
Intervention was very necessary. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps
There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe, foot in. Forward it goes. And it's Alaba. He's there to receive it. Good offside that time. Robertson. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Robertson. Mbappe, and the counter is on. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Robertson. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, good take in a good area. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. He's had a shot! Plays a clever pass. Rudiger is there to heave it away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out. Alaba battles to win it back. Oh, what and the shot! Isak. So it is still 0-0. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gets his foot in there. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. It's on a plate.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward. Alaba. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
Oh, they can break here. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Mohamed Salah. Robertson. A real chance to break. Done very well to intervene. Oh, Isaac! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Isaac sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Away from immediate danger. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. Sticks in a foot to win it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Madrid do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Coaxed through there. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Alaba attempts a clearance, and he's cut it out. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. Madrid with another corner. Gone for a throw-in. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Vinicius Junior, nicely measured pass. Mbappe. And what a corner. surely a shot.
Alexander-Arnold.
Now the counter. He's got through.
Rudiger.
Does well there, alert.
Vinicius Junior.
It's a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Jones. Isak.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Mohamed Salah. That intervention was very necessary.
Liverpool really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
And now they can launch a counter.
Mbappe.
Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Vinicius Junior.
It's one! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chiesa.
And it's Salah.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mbappe.
Goes for goal! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Liverpool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mbappe.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Madrid just have to run down the clock. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Madrid needed it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
down the way. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Isak. Ball through needs to be good here. Hits one! Valverde. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And here's Mohamed Salah. Brahim Diaz. And now the breakaway. Mbappe into opposition territory. And back to base. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Valverde gets it back. He's chance! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Isak. Alaba. Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Brahim Diaz. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Valverde. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rudiger does well there, alert. Valverde hoists it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. So who's he picking out? Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Alaba with the short one. That is terrific skill. Lobs it in gently. Madrid with another corner. Alaba plays it short. Brings it forward. Isak battles to win it back, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head, and it's played forward. Brahim Diaz could try cutting inside here. No, that's not the ball he wanted, and they've been caught out here.
Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plays it back. Brahim shoots! It's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial... And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Brahim Diaz. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Isak with a shot! Well, that had to be more accurate. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Robertson. Good idea, just poorly executed. Valverde.
Liverpool have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Isak. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Valverde is fouled.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Valverde ready to try one. And the shot! And the ball's come out. Mbappe! And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. They've played it short. Brahim Diaz. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Goes for the cross. Great lead! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's off on a marauding run. Mbappe. That's
one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, he's found him and a shot! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe. That intervention was very net. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's in, real chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Chance to shoot! In with a header! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.